do I have any proof for what I'm saying actually even is true? In some of these other videos that could be philosophical, that could be related to AI, that could be related to a lot of other things. I wanted to just lay out this video because it's a common thread that will go out throughout quite a few of them. As a lot of creators and videos online focuses on what proof do you have for what you're saying is true or not true. And basically I would say in some sense there's different types of proof. If you are advising someone about you need to achieve this goal, or I have achieved this goal, I can tell you how to achieve that similar goal. Then, for example, like business advice, that makes a lot of sense that the person have built a great business, or they have helped other people get a certain result, and therefore they also feel then qualified in some sense to be able to tell others how they could do something similar. That's one type of proof. I ideally want to come up also like with a third type of proof as well that would make sense in this context. So we have like 3 different types of proof we can be handling. And basically the other type of proof that I kind of want to be, or at least want to highlight and be able to reference if people ask about it, is that a lot of the truths or so on, or things that I'll be trying to point to, so this is not all the videos, right, that I'll be on, but you would be able to derive the same conclusion by going through the same, basically like same reasoning, but also just more like if you want to come up with your own way of coming to your conclusion. I'm just wanting to share some conclusions I've come to, at least some of the videos here, and lay out how I got to that conclusion. And then you can follow that trail and then see if you like the answer. If you don't like the answer, then you don't need to. But it's more that I will be more focused on aiming to use first principles to derive conclusions. And then in some sense, you would literally be able to verify whether it's true or not true by doing the reasoning yourself, thinking it critically through yourself. I probably would also make a video about what is like critical thinking, or at least from my perspective in the context of these videos here. And basically you'll be able to derive the same conclusion, and in some sense it's kind of like, this is how I solve this math problem, this is my in-between calculations. You can try to go do the same calculations as well, and I'll be happy for you to actually do it and find your own nuanced like answers to it. And instead of being able to point to it as truths because of large volumes of research and other things, then it's me, basically having thought a lot, that basically becomes part of that proof. I mean, I can like, I've done a lot of reflection, and I can also like probably make a video where I also mention and go into that type of reflection. So basically, is there proof? For quite a few of the videos that will be coming here in connection with this, basically the proof will be the conclusion and the clear structure of the ideas that led to that conclusion, and I'll be aiming to do it from first principles, so it would be as clean as possible for you to use an AI to go through the transcript as well, and be able to derive to the same conclusion or a different conclusion, or at least have been moving in a similar direction from that perspective. So that's kind of like the fundamental concept behind it, that there is multiple different types of proof. And in some sense, the proof there is as I'm going to conclude to it, and then you can also go through yourself and go through the reasoning to be able to come to the same conclusion. I specifically will have things where like you almost can't really give proof of it. you can basically just notice it in the moment. Like by being in the present moment and going through the reasoning, you can notice it in your current experience. Yeah, I don't want to go more woo-woo and so on into it. I just want to capture this one, so when I'm actually anyways going to be talking about some of these ideas, then if people ask about it, I can also just point to this video. Have an absolutely wonderful day.